I've been to Cadillac, Michigan.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's very tiny, though. I was there for a job. We were digging up gasoline that had soaked into the soil. The guy who owned it hadn't maintained it in years, and it had been unused for probably 10 years before we got there. But it had been leaking gasoline into the soil since the early 90s. Just so you know, the standard operating procedure for that is just to monitor it and see how big the plume gets and see if the plume migrates underneath the soil or under the ground or whatever. And if it just becomes a big enough problem, then you remediate it. But
wow.
Every city in America has dozens or sometimes thousands of leaky petroleum storage tanks just leaking gasoline into the ground.
That's cool.
So anyway, we went there to clean that up at that one specific one. And we dug down as deep as our excavators could go based on the size of the lot. So you have to have like a slope to keep the gradient stable, which we even had to do more shallow because it was so soaked in gasoline that it was like almost a gasoline mud. Meant that our excavator couldn't go down any deeper. It couldn't reach any deeper. And we didn't get to the bottom of where all so we just got rid of what we could reach and then just filled it in with clean dirt on top of this dirty soil. So we didn't really fix anything. We didn't get rid of all of it. But they spent, the state of Michigan spent a lot of money to have us out there to do that, to achieve what I could figure out is basically nothing, except also accidentally hooking the internet line and pulling all of the pulling all of the fiber optic lines out of the ground for like a 30-mile radius and killed all of the internet for multiple schools and a military installation, which was great. And we killed the phone lines for the whole town on accident on a different day, but it was the same excavator operator. So, and we broke a sewage pipe that was unknown to be there, but whatever. Anyway, long story short, I've been to Cadillac, Michigan, and that place is tiny and full of gasoline.